All right, welcome to Intro to 2D CAD number 5. So this one kind of emphasizes on the perpendicular and the, oh dear, where did it go? Down here, the tangent constraint. So these three objects are going to be bevels, or kind of like footings and trim work and that kind of stuff to help you practice these. So let's just jump right into this first one. So this first one has an overall size of 3 inches. Comes up 1 inch and comes over 1 inch, down half an inch, and then there's an arc of 1.5 connecting those two sides faces. So what I'm going to do is jump into Inventor. I'm going to go File, New, Create Standard Part, Create. I'm going to click Start 2D Sketch, the surface, XY plane, and I'm going to start with my line. So I'm actually going to start, I'm going to come up, back, down, over, up, back, and I'm going to make that a arc the last thing I do. So I'm going to go 0.5. Awesome. Wait, I don't think I did that right. We'll try that again. Up 0.5. Enter. Nice. Oh, so I'm going to zoom in. I come back 1 inch. Enter. Down 3 inches. 3. Enter. And notice how I'm being careful to make these perpendicular to each other. That will save me some time down the road. I can fix it later, like I'll do this wrong on purpose right now. So go 3, enter, and then come up and I'll go 1, enter, and then back 5, enter. So if I want to fix those, if I ever get these weird lines like that, I can just go back to perpendicular and click here and here. And it looks like those ones already are. They are. Awesome. So I don't have to worry about that. Cancel. And it looks good. All right, I'm just going to pull this one over so you can see better. So the last thing is the arc that goes in the middle, and it had an arc of 1.5. So I'm going to use the arc tool. I'm going to click this point and this point, and I'm going to come back until it's about 1. Whoa, wait a minute. It was not 1.5. Let's see what it was. Oh, I guess it is. All right. So I'm going to just type in 1.5, hit enter, and voila. If all the other things are there already, I won't have to worry about that being tangent, tangent right here. If I click and just to check, it looks like it already is. I can make sure it is if I click any of the points and give it the wiggle test, and it looks like it's solid. So I'm going to lock it in place. Good. Finish. And extrude. Ta-da! We made it. So I'll just click OK. Click M. I can measure the surface and see what it is. Enter that, and I am good. Cool. So moving on to the next one. Next one's a little bit trickier, not much, and it's a lot smaller. It's about half the size. This one goes up 1.5, forward 0.5, 1.5 there, 0.5, and then it doesn't tell us what this measurement is here, but in order for these to be tangent and that size, it has to be the other dimensions will constrain it for us. So as long as we have the other dimensions, we'll be in good shape. So I'm going to go File, New, Standard Part, Create. Start 2D Sketch, click here, Line Tool, and I'm going to go Boom. And that one was 0.5, enter. I'll come down 1.5, enter. Come forward, 1.5, enter. Up, 0.5, enter. And then I'm just going to kind of come back as a guess. And I don't really know how far back that is. I'm just going to guesstimate. Looks good. And then I'm going to use my arc tool. And I got to remember what the arc's radius was. It was 0.5. Click here. There. And I'm going to make this come out. I'm going to click 0.5. Enter. So notice this isn't quite perpendicular. It's kind of coming in at a weird angle there. So I'm going to go perpendicular. Boom. Boom. And bing, bada bam. Cool. Right click and say OK, or escape. If I give this the wiggle test, everything checks out. It looks great. We're doing awesome. So we'll click the lock button. And okay, everything is in place. Cool. So we'll say finish sketch, extrude, 1 inch, looks good. Hit the M key, and you can inspect right here to figure out what the surface area is, enter it, and you're done. Cool, not so bad. All right, so we're gonna go down here to this one, and this one is a little bit trickier. I'm not gonna lie, I had some issues. The computer was nitpicky about me putting this dimension in, so I'll try and make it simpler for you by working kind of the same outside in. So it looks like that's 0.25 for the arc, 0.5 on this line here, 2 inches, 2 inches, 0.5, and then 0.25. Here we go. So, File, New, Standard Part, Create. Let's go start to 3D sketch. Right here, right there. I'm going to go boom. So 0.5, enter. Come down, 2 inches, enter. Come forward, 2 inches, enter. Up 0.5, enter. And oh, great. So now I've got to add my arcs that are 1/4 of an inch. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to get this one to make a tangent there, just automatically, which is really nice. Or actually, I think I have to type in 0.25, enter. It isn't quite tangent, but I can fix that. And I'm going to go over here. I'm going to go 0.25 again. And then I'm going to use my tangent tool. Boom, boom. Good. Do that to the same thing here. Now that's tangent. Awesome. And then I'll use my last one, which is going to be, or my last arc, I'm sorry, like this. And what size was it? 0.75? Okay, 0.75, enter. All right. I'm glad that worked because last time it was giving me a real headache. So I'm going to go up here and see how this is kind of messed up. If I were to try and move this, you get some weird business there. So I got to fix that. So I'm going to go tangent from here to here, and here to here, and that should lock everything down. So now if I move it, it checks out, passes the wiggle test, I can lock it, and it's good. Finish sketch, extrude, OK, and it's good. So hit the M key. You can inspect the surface and enter the square inches, and you are all done with assignment 5. So good work.